Welcome back. It's Coach Lou with our next edition of the 2-quarterback RPO system. This week's play is going to be the speed option. Now, we all love the speed option, all right? Quarterback, running back. We go right at the defensive end. We look to pitch it or we keep it. It's good yardage, all right? Anyone can be the running back in the backfield, but we're going to show how in this system where if you put a second guy back there, all right, a second quarterback, okay, when that guy gets the pitch, now he can also throw downfield. All right, so let's start with simple. Let's go with our offensive line. Let's go with a simple 2x2 look, okay? Don't want to make anything too complicated right now. I mean, we can go with anything. Different formations, motions, all that stuff. Let's just keep it simple. All right, let's put them in a 3-4 today in a tint front because everyone loves to run the tint front nowadays. For some reason, Sam, Jack, strong safety, corner, free safety, corner. All right, 2 quarterbacks. I mean, let's go. We can go with Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray. We can go with Lamar, Taysom. We can go Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham. I mean, there's plenty of guys out there. All right, Braxton Miller, Terrell Pryor. I mean, the list just keeps going down. All right, so for today, doesn't matter, you guys. We're just trying to show you how it works, how it's incorporated. All right, so first we'll just say QB1 and QB2. Nice. Okay, got the Q, obviously. All right, we're in a simple pistol 2x2 look. All right, we're going to go speed option to the right. We're going to have these guys wide zone to the left. So bam, 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 bam. Hoping that these linebackers and the defense starts flowing in this direction. All right, just off movement of these guys. Okay, snap of the ball. We're going right at the read guy, this Sam outside linebacker. Okay, here's our pitch man. Bam. Depending on what he does now, if he goes straight up field to QB2, now this quarterback, second quarterback, just takes the run. Now, yes, this mic is unblocked, but we're hoping that you can just, hit this hole and you'll be untouched, or, at least you'll get hit 5 yards down the field. Okay? Because we'll take 5 yards down the field. We'll take 3 yards. All right? What makes it much better is if this guy comes right at QB1. Now we pitch it. Okay? While this guy catches the ball and is going full speed to the right, he's reading these 2 receivers. All right? This Mike and Will should have obviously caught up by then that they're coming downhill fast. They're trying to make this tackle. Now, okay, the QB2, he's just reading these 2 guys, this corner and the strong safety, with our 2 receivers running routes. So our wide receiver, we'll have him do a 5-yard hitch, okay? And our corner from our Z in the slot, all right? Bam, corner route. Simple smash concept, all right? Over here with the X and the H, it doesn't matter. All right, they're not part of the play. It's not possible for them to run over and be part of it. It's going to be a hard pass if we're rolling right, throwing to the left, and just asking for interceptions. So if these guys just want to run off their guys, cool, we're okay with that. All right? So once QB2 gets the pitch, now he's just reading this corner and the safety to see if there's an opportunity to throw the ball. Now, if he feels the Mike and Will coming, yes, go either throw it out of bounds or get as many yards upfield. But we're reading this second and third level guy. If this corner comes up, all right, this QB2 has that easy pass to the Y on the 5-yard hitch. All right, this safety's also coming upfield aggressively. All right, now we got that corner down upfield. Okay, so very simple. We'll take this or take this, or if he has to, gain yards. All right, do you see? I mean, it's incorporated into everyone's base speed option play. We're just adding some routes downfield and making sure these guys don't go downfield. All right, they can go 3 yards. That's okay. Past that, now it's a penalty. But if they're just going to the left, staying on the line of scrimmage, and we're just asking our quarterbacks to read, playing full speed, making sure they have the ball at the right spot and knowing to make a good decision, we'll take the results, whatever it is. If it's a 3-yard gain, even if it's a loss, all right, it won't be a loss as often as the ability to get an explosive play. Even this 5-yard hitch can easily turn into a 10, 15-yard gain. All right, let's go to the next play. Very simple. All right, just a different way of blocking speed option. Okay, there's a variety of ways to block speed option, and we're just going to show 2 more ways to how you can block speed option. All right, let's get back to our offensive line. Okay, QB1, QB. I don't know why I keep writing 8. I'm just thinking Lamar Jackson's back there. Okay. Let's go with the same formation. YZ. Okay. And the same exact defense. All right. Put the nose, tackle, and let's put the Sam, Jack. We're just going to flip it a little bit. Bam. Bam. Corner. Corner. Okay. Another way to block, all right, speed option is just a reach block. Get out there. Now, we can do it a variety of ways, but how about we go speed option right still. We're just going to motion this H back into a reach. Reach, reach, reach right, reach right, reach right. This backside Sam linebacker or outside linebacker over here, we're okay with unblocking him because we believe we're going to get the ball out fast enough we don't have to worry. Okay? Now, the defense might start flowing that way. Okay, start thinking, oh, they're going this way. That's all dependent on how you set it up during the game. You know, certain plays, everything's got to look meshed. It's all got to look the same. This play's got to have another play off of it, a play action, a run back this way. I mean, that's on you offense coordinators to figure out. Okay? But here we go. We're going speed option right. And now, since we're reaching right or rolling right, he can pitch it more. He'll have more time to pitch it. Since he's not reading anyone first level, he's just reading second level. All right. Now, since we're reach right, we have a little more time to run different routes downfield. So if this Y wants to run a 15-yard comeback, it's there. And if the Z wants to run a regular pivot, making these linebackers think he's blocking him, perfect. All right. So now we still get our hot route or our first 5-yard route and then a deeper route, 15 yards downfield. Okay. Speed option right. That H block has a good block in the J, or the outside linebacker, the Jack, I call it. Once this QB gets the ball, I mean, he should have time. If we're reaching right, he should have plenty of time to either run down the sideline or throw to one of these two receivers, depending on the free safety, the corner, and even these linebackers if they get out there. Okay? I mean, guys, this is just a different way to block speed option. Adding a little motion. I mean, we could change formations. It doesn't matter. But the idea is still there. All right, once QB2 gets the ball, he reads him, he reads him, he reads him. All right, if he feels anything coming up downfield to him, either throw it out of bounds or just take whatever yards you can. All right, we don't need fumbles. Fumbles is the one issue with this offensive system if you're not doing it right. The passes, all the passes are going to be simple passes. I mean, you should be more or less wide open when you throw it. So that's why we're not super worried about a perfect spiral or anything like that. We're more worried about handling of the ball. Make sure you know when to throw it out of bounds, when to take a 5-yard loss, when to just tuck and fall. All right? That's the biggest understanding in this offensive system. Okay, but once QB2 gets the ball, now he's just making reads. Any of these guys come downfield, all right, then throw the ball. If they all stay back, which we would love, we're going to take the run. All right, we will take whatever the defense gives us. But at least he's always a threat to throw the ball, and the defense always knows he's a threat to throw the ball. All right, very scary to a defense when you're like, oh, geez, this guy might throw it at any time. Everyone knows this guy can throw, but a second guy that can throw, now we're adding some problems. All right, one last play on the whiteboard before we show you some actual film of one of my games, all right, where we ran it, and then even when Oklahoma ran it when they had Baker and Kyler against Georgia. All right, so let's go clean this whiteboard a little bit. Bam, bam, bam. All right, let's go with a same offensive line. Bunch look to the right. Bam. QB1. Hopefully I write it right. Oh, I got it this time. QB2. Our X. Let's put our corner back out here. Nose. Tackle. Let's put the Sam back out here. And Jack. And they'll probably cheat over. Strong safety. Corner will be over here. Free safety maybe in the middle of the field. Okay. Now let's go. Speed option pause. All right. Coastal Carolina did a great job last year running this, and it feels like now everyone's trying to run it. All right. It's just another play that's been in the world of football for so long that they just brought it out, and it looks great, you know, in the spread look. So what they'll do is they'll read it to the left. All right. This quarterback will open up to his left, making it seem like he's coming downhill, and then they'll bounce and they'll go to the right. All right. hopefully that time the defense is coming hard this way, thinking it's going to the left. All right, and we'll just help them a little bit with this H-back, doing a slice block, coming across, taking out this jack. All right, the offensive line will just simply block the guys in front of them. Okay, and now we're still going to read this guy. We're hoping he starts crashing this way, which really makes the pitch come out easier, because this quarterback, he'll open to his left and then rip through and go to the right, come downhill right at this guy, where by then he will have committed, because he's thinking it's a run to the left, where we get this pitch. Now QB2 is running. Hopefully everyone's already this direction, all right, or at least taking 1 or 2 missteps to the right. Now we're coming to the right, or sorry, they're going to their right. Okay, so QB1 pitches it to QB2 on his speed option, and now whatever route we want, let's go wheel, let's go a deeper pivot at 10 yards. You know, now we're just reading what this strong safety in this corner do. Okay, strong safety comes up, we're looking for this, we're looking for that. Okay, guys, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Doesn't matter what offensive pass concept you use. Use whatever you want. Formations, motions, whatever works with you. Okay? But you can run it with anything, through any formation. All right? Nothing changes. You're just adding another offensive threat on the field that intimidates the defense. Okay? And that's what we're just trying to do. We're trying to put up points and make the defense think, oh, we're not running this play, we're running a different play. All right? So now here's 2 plays, one from my team and one from Oklahoma. Okay, enjoy.
We have a 2x2 formation. We're going speed option right. Let's start it and show it how it worked during the game. And quarterback hikes the ball. Now, we got to know, like I said earlier, on the whiteboard and everything, speed option is particularly just to that side of the field. So backside receivers, we don't have anything for you. We don't want you going in that direction. You can just run off your guy or block, but it's not for you. So we're going speed option right. As you can see, the quarterback makes a great read pitching the ball before he gets hit. Okay, as you can see, our other quarterback, or the running back next to him, does a nice job catching the ball at his chest. The ball is at his chest, and as this linebacker comes up, look who's open right behind him. Bam! Now our wide receiver in the slot, who ran a nice corner route, wide open. That's a 20-yard gain at least. Yes, he gets tackled, but this is the whole part of this system, you guys. Whatever the defense does, we just react right off of it. And as you see, our second quarterback makes a great throw, throws it right to our wide receiver's hands, and we get a good 20-yard gain. Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray on the field at the same time. Okay, they're in a offset pistol look, 2x2 close. This is versus Georgia in the Rose Bowl 2018. Okay, so Oklahoma motions this receiver to this side of the field, hoping that they all flow, because then the offensive line also does a wide zone to the left. Baker and Kyler go speed option right, as you'll see. And this guy has a post route, and this guy has a crosser, and that's why it's kind of confusing to me. I mean, maybe that's what they wanted. The crosser does get into the picture. Maybe if this guy was faster, it would probably work better. But if they had this guy run a 5-yard out or a corner, I think this play would have done way better. Here, let's show it right now. And it's also run to the field side. Okay, here we go. Motion across. Bam. I mean, that safety was right there, or that outside linebacker / DN was ready to blow it up. And this guy's ready to blow up Kyler. As you can see, these linebackers are coming downhill fast. And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, they're both running crossers. I don't know if that's what the play was designed for. But, I mean, if this guy ran a crosser at 10, 12, 15 yards, and this guy had a post or even a hitch, maybe even a 10-yard out, now we're talking it's open. I mean, look at these 3 guys ready to get Kyler. Okay, it didn't help that it was on the short side of the field. And this is where maybe instead of motioning that guy, you could have kept him in to block, have someone in front so Kyler has more time. Hopefully also run it more to the middle of the field or to the left hash so you have more field to run this play to. But, I mean, they had every chance to run the 2-quarterback RPO system more often than they did during that 2018 season. And yeah, they got to the semifinals, but they didn't win the championship. So Oklahoma, I'm going to say right now, if you guys had a little bit of this system back then, it really would have helped you. Here's the end zone cam. Really nice to see it from this angle. Motion, bam. He's ready. He's ready. If this guy, this is what I'm saying. If you had a corner or an out, maybe this number 18 backs up more. And if the crosser's there, they basically didn't get any yards. But Oklahoma, Lincoln Riley, this is something you could run, especially with all the athletes you got over there. This is something to think about. Here's the next.
All right, I'm back. Okay, I hope you enjoyed all these plays. All right, the two showing with Oklahoma what they could have done, especially with Baker and Kyler back there. They could have had way more creativity with their offense, even though Lincoln Riley is one of the most, if not the most creative offensive coaches in America. All right, and then just showing what else, what I run on my own high school team, how we ran the speed option to the right, and we got a nice 10, 15-yard throw downfield. Okay? Showing it differently on the whiteboard. All right? There's many other ways we could run speed option. All right? And how you set it up with motions, having different guys in front of me. That's on your creativity, coaches. What I'm just trying to do is show it how it works in this offensive system. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Next week, we're going to do the inside zone. All right? Just how a lot of pop passes with the inside zone, but how you can still run it very simply with this offensive scheme. All right? Hope you enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe below. Buy some merch from Goat Herder. All right? The Coach Lou edition, even the 2 quarterback RPO System t-shirt. Don't forget to get the books. All right? Explaining just everything with the offensive system, how it works. All right? And finally, I just want to end off with a different mini-series I have. All right? Each week, I'm going to be getting film from old or present NFL teams, college teams, high school teams, and just showing how the plays they ran during the game, they also could have incorporated into the 2 quarterback RPO system. All right? I posted the Dallas Cowboys vs. Steelers Hall of Fame game, and I'll be posting more throughout the week, so stay tuned, and I'll see you next week in the inside zone of the 2 quarterback RPO system.